It's show time. Ji Assalamu alaikum. Hope everybody is doing good and looking forward to tonight's lecture that's going to focus on Quora and Twitter. Okay, so another prestigious class. Yeah, let's see what we have to. It's going to be a short class, by the way. Um, I'm not willing to do it beyond 45 minutes tonight. We'll have a prolonged class tomorrow, inshallah, but not tonight, just because of this back issue. But I'm going to take you to Quora, share my screen, and educate you about the importance of Quora and Twitter. And by the way, I've not even taught Twitter on my main channel, Isham server. So you guys are literally privileged enough to get a first-hand information about Twitter. So there we go. Without wasting time, sharing my screen. And on Twitter, I'm going to show you something interesting. Let me see if I can find that. One last try. I want to show you a very interesting profile here. It's of Numan on Quora, and in nothing in there. I think it's Numen. Let's see. There you go, Niman. It's Neman. So Niman Ashraf. That's the profile, and there we go. Now let me tell you an interesting story about this Quora profile. So I met Numan Bhai, who's of my age, uh, at TEDx Islamabad. So we both shared the stage, and to my surprise, and my eyes were wide open as if, Jim Carrey would do in Mask series. This guy is, he's not even metric pass. Noman Bhai is a police constable. He's posted in Rawalpindi, and this guy has around 70,000 followers on Quora. Now, if you guys do not know what Quora is pretty much similar to LinkedIn, where you can ask a question or you can form an opinion and you can answer questions. So that's what by large generally Quora is all about. So here on the top you see answer spaces notification, and that's your profile, right? So those who have uh, answered a lot of questions on Quora, their following increases over a period of time. And Noman writes in English, and he has been hardly to school. I mean, a police constable, what do you expect from a police constable? And look at the English. I mean, far better than most of us would write. And he uses Grammarly, and now, of course, he's got used to it. But this tells me if you're good at something, and if you keep on learning, there is no age limit, and you only get better at what you do because you continuously, consistently keep doing it. So Noman says I didn't know English, but I was curious enough. So says I used to watch a lot of television programs, lot of um, you know documentaries on Dish and Tina. Like I said, he and I share the same group, and brought up in an era where dish antennas were uh, very popular and the foreign channels were very popular, HBO and all other National Geographic and documentaries. And Naman Bhai says that I used to actually watch a lot of English channels and I used to watch a lot of cricket. And with the commentary in English, I actually learned English. And then I came across this Quora.com where I started answering the questions, right? So this guy's given 395 answers and he's got around 71,175 followers. A lot of questions, of course, and you can get every single information about Noman from his Quora profile. Now, the reason why I showed Noman's profile at the very beginning of tonight's lecture is to grab your attention towards one important thing, and that is see all the excuses you have been giving me. And you've been giving me an awful lot of excuses. You can't do the assignment because you're not feeling well. You couldn't attempt a video because you're shy. You couldn't do it because you do not have a mobile phone. Uh, and you're just consuming a lot of content, and hopefully once you feel comfortable, as if one fine morning you will, you'll start uh, attending all the lectures and taking care of the assignments. All the excuses you have been giving yourself as a cover up not to get started were not the excuses that Numan uh, took as a stumbling block. And when I say he took all those excuses as a stumbling block, he literally jumped over all those excuses. Hardly been to school, doesn't know English. Of course, what do you expect from a constable here? Doesn't know how to write, doesn't know how to speak, and the guy is now handling official Rawalpindi commissioner's Twitter account. When there is a will, there's a way. Your handicapness is only the handicapness. No, you don't get paid from Quora. Your handicapness is only the handicapness as long as you don't face it. They say fear is just a reflection of the mirror, and you can choose to sway it away, and all of a sudden the reflection is empty. Same goes for your struggles. Same goes for uh, your fears. Same goes for your inability to attempt something. This guy created Quora, and now he's popular in his own circle, and people often pay him to write articles. So indirectly, Quora doesn't pay you, right? But indirectly, you can cash onto your fame, just like TikTok. All those TikTokers who've been doing all this sasti adakari from Pakistan, Hindustan, they're popular, and then they get a lot of endorsements, they get a lot of sponsorship, and they cash on to their popularity. So Numan is doing the same as well. Imagine being appointed to handle the official Punjab government's Twitter account. I think that's a lot of achievement given you are just a constable. But your opinion is respected, it has a lot of weight, and most importantly, the guy says, I invited him on my last year's Seekhna Seekho's event as well. So Seekhna Seekho event took place on 21st of December at Convention Center, Jinnah Convention Center it is, in Islamabad. And he literally mesmerized the crowd, all crowd with his with this amazing story and got the standing ovation. And the story was a story of a struggling average teenager who had big dreams but somehow just couldn't find a clue to get started. And once he found a clue using internet, and he immediately realized that English is the only handicap necessity he needs to get over. So he started paying attention to this problem of his. Started watching videos, started reading literature, and by consuming a lot of content, and then he started writing it. So reading all of a sudden uh, converts into writing, and that's about it. Rest is history, right? Now, Quora, if I take you back to Quora.com, it's an amazing place where you can help people uh, with answers by answering their questions, and as well as you can ask a question as well, right? So here's how Quora works, and here's how you can use it for your social media marketing. Now, imagine this is an article by Numan Bhai. I'm going to click on more button, and walking down the street, comma, I came across this little guy a few days ago. He was sitting outside a shop selling small toy lights. Just looking at him, I, for some reason, paused there and looked at him. I could sense he was literally begging for money in the guise of selling stuff. And then let's see if he's got a comment here, a link here. So there's no link here. Now imagine if I want to answer this particular content. Remember, Quora is a high PR website. It has got a huge authority on Google. So whatever backlink I might just be able to grab from Quora would not only help me in search engine optimization, in better search ranking of my blog post, of my business website, or whatever it is, but it will also fetch in some good traffic. So, just like on LinkedIn and on Facebook, where you put in the thumbs up or the heart emoji or whatever it is, Quora has this upvote, right? So, what if I comment and here's how you can use Quora for getting traffic to your business. So, I really like this blog post. Highly appreciate the amazing kindness. Look, I've done something similar, and you may want to take a look at. For example, it is uh, what is it? abc.com. We the info. We the info.com. I look forward to your response. Now, in the comment section, not only you can answer, not only you can comment, but you can also provide a link of your business. And that's how it literally works. Now, again, if you want to promote your website, promote your business, how about going to the home page? And there is not a category that's not covered on Quora. And I can assure you this year. I've been using it for quite some time now. And here's my profile. That's me. If you search me on Quora, you will get to know a lot of information about me. Pretty decent cut, and go back to the shared screen, paste and go, and there you go. Pretty decent following. I actually started creating. I created and used it when I was creating digital marketing playlist on my main channel, and ever since gained around 574 followers. So you put up a question there. So I click on this more button, and here's a question I asked the Quora community. And don't worry about the question, but notice the link here. That is why Quora is very important. And look at the views here, 525 views. A lot of people have upvoted, 15 precisely. Let's see if someone has responded to this. But there's no questions. Of course, nobody has responded. But people often respond with the link of their business in a comment section. Use this space to ask a question, to populate an opinion, and make sure all the content has a value as well as a link where you can grab in a lot of traffic. So I click on this link, copy link address, paste it here. Best way to do freelance jobs. It's on Being Guru, by the way. And I've got around 3,000 views. Imagine 500 views on Quora alone, 250 might just have clicked, right? If I take the rule of 1 to 5. So again, your guess is as good as mine. Higher the views, more the clicks, and more the traffic, and all of a sudden you're finding Quora as your one-stop resource, a one-stop resource where you are populating a lot of questions, putting in the link in the post, and as well as answering other people's queries. So I take you to the home page now by clicking on the logo on the top. And what is the coolest psychological trick? Fine enough. I know few. So I'm gonna hit the comment section. I'm gonna what is the coolest psychological trick? So I'm gonna search if I've a topic covered on Being Guru regarding psychological trick. Logical. Let's see. So you won't see it since it's not shared on your screen, but wow. Uh, I've I've actually covered this as a whole question. What are some psychological tricks to improve decision making? Can you believe this? Randomly picked a question, and I have actually covered it. There you go. So don't overuse the link, Hassan. Sheikh Saab, I remember giving you an answer about this question you pulled in a long time back when we were, doing the training on the main channel. Don't overkill it, yeah. For example, if you are creating a lot of questions, and in every single question you're putting in a lot of links, you are asking for trouble. So moderate approach needs to be adapted here. Now I'm gonna go back to the screen and I'm gonna, hey, yeah, hey, yes, watch this link. Like this. I have actually covered this topic in detail. Take a look at Manvi. Hopefully, you will learn few amazing tricks that could psychologically trigger effect in your favor. There is no harm in giving it a try. A few tricks. Thank you, Grammarly. Favor doesn't have you. I've become Grammarly Pro as well. So here I have added a comment, and at the same time, fit. Uh, I've tried to fit in a link here, and that's it. That's it. If people like the response here, they can upvote it, and it will automatically be pinned all the way to the top. So higher the upvotes, the comment automatically keeps on shifting to the first review, because remember there could be like 1,000 answers here. So 1,000 answers, and your comment could immediate well be lost in a haze here. So if there's a upvoting, this would highlight your comment and shift it all the way to the very top, making it prominent, visible, and others to see because it has got a lot of upvotes. So that's how Quora works. You ask a question and then you uh, answer other people's questions as well. So that's Quora, 20 minutes, folks. I hope you understand the importance of Quora. Now, for those who are trying to identify the difference between LinkedIn and Quora, LinkedIn is more focused towards business to business and business to consumer relationship. But Quora is a journal, sort of an online encyclopedia where people are asking questions. It's like a library, right? You go to a library and then you ask a librarian that if they've got some book covering a certain topic, and they direct you to, first floor, section D. Um, Same is in the case of Quora. So you come in, you can search a question, or if you do not find a question related to your problem, you can actually ask one, right? यार वो सीट मैंने वो गेमर वाली लेनी है लेकिन मैं थोड़ा सा ज़रा पहले I'm just waiting for this weekend. I want to get over this real stress, and the physiotherapy actually starts next week, so I should be good, inshallah. So I hope no, Quora doesn't pay for questions, doesn't pay for answers. All Quora is helping you out with is finding an answer, asking a question, getting followership, and use it to your advantage. I hope it makes sense, right? Now, for the most amazing part, and that's the unfortunately a platform that has become a little controversial in my part of the world, and that is Twitter. So on my Twitter account, I've been using it to see. आगे आगे देखो था क्या अच्छा जी ठीक है. So on my Twitter account, I've been following a lot of posts just to get a sense of it. Uh, so uh, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter work in pretty similar fashion. Instagram is picture and video oriented. LinkedIn is B2B, right? And in the case of Twitter, it's a pretty diversified, all-round platform where you can ask a comment, put it in a comment, ask a question, upload a picture, upload a video. So for now, Pakistani says goodbye to Dino. I highlight this trend. On the right hand side, it shows you the trends that are surfacing up in your region. So in Pakistan, the top trend for now is Pamra Hosh Mein Na Ho. That's probably focused on that biscuit ad or maybe that stupid churel drama. Um, and the reason why I did not teach Twitter in the main playlist on my channel Hisham server was because I wanted to get a sense of it, how it works, because I didn't want to teach something I have no idea about, right? So I first learned it, and now uh, I think I'm pretty good enough in using it. So if I go to my profile, I've got pretty decent following now. All happened within few months, even though I joined it in 2011, but I've never used it. So I've got around 5,000 followers, and my post actually gets some decent, coverage as well. Sometimes good, sometimes well, it's okay, but pretty decent. Not as much as I would get on my main YouTube channel or my main fan page, Hishan Server or Bean Guru for that matter, but it's growing gradually as I learn how to use it. So you use Twitter by uh, focusing on the trending hashtags. That's how you grow your Twitter account. So, for example, volume does kullu. I'm not gonna, write about this because it's a political post and everybody knows what is volume does all about. But maybe let's see if there's something I like. iPhone 12. Yeah. So I'm gonna write something about this. I actually covered a blog post and I posted it. Let's take a look about the there you go. Let's take a look at the engagement this blog post has got. So nothing much, only 4 heart on Facebook. There's a thumbs up on LinkedIn. There's thumbs up on uh, Instagram. There's heart on Quora. There's upvote, and on Twitter there's heart as well. So I want you guys to create. Hey, for now, this is your assignment, by the way. I really want you guys to create a Twitter account because can I have your attention for a second? The reason why I've asked everybody to create a Twitter account is because notice the right hand side section where it says trends for you, right? One fine week, perhaps the next one or maybe this weekend, we're gonna get all the way to this trend column. And the only way we can get to this trend column is by having a lot of tweets focusing on this trend. For example, I'm thinking we might just use the hashtag ask Hisham. So when you put a post and use the hashtag ask Hisham, all of a sudden, don't do it now. I'm just giving it for your information in the comment of this video. So imagine 170 odd people are watching this stream now, and then you go and put a post and use this hashtag ask Hisham. All of a sudden, with so many people using this hashtag, it will become trending. That's what Vakar Zaka is doing. That's what the political parties do. If you find PMLN uh, trending a hashtag one day, the next day you will find that PTI's uh, social media wing would come up with another hashtag, as a response to the initial attack. So volume thus kholo is actually PTI's hashtag. Before this volume thus, was trended as a Twitter trend. The initial one was around Imran Khan, where they said, "Let's see if it is still trending, and let's see if I can find it." Yeah, there you go. Kaptan Mengai control karo hashtag. So of course your guess is as good as mine. This trend is coming from the opposing party, and everybody can use this hashtag and write whatever they want to write about. So if I click on one of this hashtag, for example, so I click on Kaptan Mengai control karo. Let's see, what do we see here? So I click on this, and you'll see all the price control filled in Punjab. No one even asked shopkeeper, whatever. And then using this hashtag. So whosoever uses the hashtag would be featured inside the handle of this hashtag, right? That's how Twitter works. And to respond to this one, most probably the social media wing of the other party came up with volume das kholo. So that's how Twitter works. Took me a little while to understand हाफिज साहब इधर भी आ गए. हाफिज साहब बहुत proactive आदमी है. So I'm using it actually every single day, and I've been using it pretty heavily. Kind of like it, That's why I'm teaching it. So if you want to create an opinion, now let me show you something interesting, insightful. Everybody created a lot of Facebook videos, Instagram videos about a ban on PUBG. But the interesting thing is, the decision makers only look at the trends on Twitter. They do not even follow Facebook. As to your surprise and my surprise, you'll find out not many of the politicians, decision makers, they're not even using Facebook. Look at the bureaucrats. I've got a lot of bureaucrat friends and my batchmates as well, and a lot of bureaucrat friends. Ever since I've become a public figure, coming across few, the Islamabad DC, Hamza Shafqat, he's a good friend. And then there's so many people, from different commons. They use Twitter to address a problem, highlight a problem, and answer a problem. Twitter is the only platform all decision makers, um, you know, uh, they watch this space very closely. So you'll find out that if you use hashtag Ask Hisham and then only do it when I ask you to do it, don't show over efficiency, right? So when I ask you guys to use this handle, uh, you'll find out that all of a sudden we are ranked in the top right section, which is trending in Pakistan. And then they'll be scratching their heads, ये है कौन इसके बारे में क्यों बात हो रही है. So we're going to make this happen. Does that excite you? If yes, say I. No, but not before I ask you to do. Okay, so here's how Twitter works. Uh, Primarily, it focuses on the hashtags and then your post, just like you do on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and other platforms. So if you want to share something, if you like something and you want to share it, all you do is you see three options here. One is the comment, another is the retweet. That's it. So if I click on this retweet, it gives me two options. One is just simply retweet and I post this on my profile. So retweeting means I'm tweeting it again, and this time on my profile. And quote tweet means I am retweeting it but with my text to it. So just like on Facebook, you share something as a public thing and you share it on your wall, or you can also share it with your comment on it. This is it, folks. This is how simple Twitter is. This is how it works. And that's about it. I accidentally opened it, but anyways, I'm brave enough to stay here. So Anwar Lodi is a good friend. He's a journalist. Heather Ali, a bureaucrat. Chaudhry Amjad Farooq Saab, bureaucrat. Mir Mohammad Ali Khan. Anyways, this space is actually used to stay in touch with my bureaucrat friends and my politician friends as well. This is it. That's what Twitter is all about. So I want you to create a Twitter account, upload your basic profile, just like on any website, any social media. They ask you about your about us uh, information, and you upload a picture. Now, to the third and more, you guys are as an assignment. You guys are creating a Twitter account. Does it make sense? Say yes. Hey, office. Now let's take you to something interesting. Let's take you to this page. Bingo.com. No assignment, guys. You want to ask a question. Most of you do, and you can ask me a question by moving your mouse over freelancing tab on Bean Guru and click on contact me today. So if you click on contact me today, you're gonna given your name, email, and city and country and whatever it is, and a comment, and you can actually upload a video. So you record a video from on your mobile phone on whatever medium you choose. Could be from your laptop, could be your smartphone. Not stretching beyond 1 minute. Even a 1 second video that goes beyond 1 minute will not be entertained. So I'm planning to create a new playlist on my both channels, English as well as in Urdu, where all the questions asked between the limit, inside the limit of 1 minute, we will include that question in the video and I'll answer this. So I took this idea from one of the digital marketers. So he's got a huge following, and what he is doing precisely is asking people to ask him a question, and then he takes all those questions, 10 a day, creates a video, plays their video first, which is around 1 minute, and then responds to that video. Then goes to the second video, responds to the video, and the list goes on and on till 10 videos are addressed. So if you want to ask me a question, you already know the link. Go to freelancing, just move your mouse over. You'll see the third tab. By the way, those who have not downloaded my book, this amazing book is something you may want to read. It's in Urdu, by the way. And for those who want to see the book in English, focused on freelancing and online work, click on the second link. And if you want to talk to me, you can do it by clicking on this third link, create a video around 1 minute, upload it, and I'll answer it. Dia Sandeep is also doing it. This is it, folks. Can't sit for a longer period of time tonight, but I hope you understand how Quora works, premium knowledge. You understand how Twitter works. You're going to use the hashtag, create your Twitter account. And if you want to ask me a question, if the question is in English, it will get to this channel. If it is in Urdu, it will get to the other channel. Adios. Bye-bye. See you guys tomorrow.